A Success Quote Guide. Chapter 1. Success Quote Guide. The way I see success quotes. I've scanned a lot of success quotes. Somebody seems to be gathering quotes by people who think they're famous or smart. All those self-help gurus are shoveling the bullshit. Some of their quotes are so phony about pretending how good, strong, and tough they are that I laugh my way through reading them to provide a few for this book. Tough people don't talk bullshit. They just do. Sometimes you come across someone who looks like they've lived a strong, happy life, but it ain't those con artist gurus. There are a few wise sayings in the bunch, but many people who have never really done anything hard seem to think that they're smart, so they spew off a lot of corny garbage. Goodreads.com/quote/tag/success, 10,000 plus success quotes. Read a page of quotes. Does it help you? It doesn't help me. The only thing that helps me when I've been swimming for 2 hours and feel kind of tired is me. It's not stupid quotes. I think of my cats or feel like a powerful dolphin doing exactly what I want. It doesn't matter what I think. I'm the supreme narcissist, as any stellar human should be. They try to make the term narcissist negative. We live in a narcissistic world. Most people have a social media profile. I don't, because I don't give a crap about getting anything from anybody or what they might think of me. I know I'm a champion, not a wimp. I thrive on hard work. This is just the first page of about 30 pages of success quotes. A thinker sees his own actions as experiments and questions as attempts to find out something. Success and failure are for him answers above all. Friedrich Nietzsche. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Mark Twain. Anyone whose goal is something higher must expect someday to suffer vertigo. What is vertigo? Fear of falling? No, vertigo is something other than fear of falling. It is the voice of the emptiness below us which tempts and lures us. It is the desire to fall, against which, terrified, we defend ourselves. Milan Kundera, The Unbearable Lightness of Being. At all times, dare to be. Steve Maraboli, Life, the Truth, and Being Free. Success and Youth. Albert Einstein was 26 when he wrote The Theory of Relativity. Anne Frank was 12 when she wrote The Diary of Anne Frank. Beethoven was a piano virtuoso by age 23. Elvis was a superstar by age 19. Isaac Newton wrote Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica at age 24. Jesse Owens was 22 when he won 4 gold medals in Berlin 1936. John Lennon was 20 years and Paul McCartney was 18 when the Beatles had their first concert in 1961. Lance E. Armstrong was 27 when he won the Tour de France. Magnus Carlsen became a chess grandmaster at the age of 13. Michelangelo created 2 of the greatest sculptures. Nadia Comaneci was a gymnast from Romania that scored 7 perfect 10.0 and won 3 gold medals at the Olympics at age 14. Pelé, a soccer superstar, was 17 years old when he won the World Cup in 1958 with Brazil. Roger Bannister was 25 when he broke the 4-minute mile record. Tenzin Gyatso was formally recognized as the 14th Dalai Lama in November 1950, at the age of 15. Cry. Forgive. Learn. Move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness. Steve Maraboli. Dare to be. Dare to be the best you can. Don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you are going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must ensue, and it only does so as the unintended side effect of one's personal dedication to a cause greater than oneself, or as the byproduct of one's surrender to a person other than oneself. Happiness must happen, and the same holds for success. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. I want you to listen to what your conscience commands you to do and go on to carry it out to the best of your knowledge. Then you will live to see that in the long run, I say, success will follow you precisely because you had forgotten to think about it. Viktor E. Frankl, Man's search for meaning. Don't spend time beating on a wall, hoping to transform it into a door. Coco Chanel. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Truman Capote. Have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it. Salvador Dali. He has achieved success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. Who has enjoyed the trust of pure women, the respect of intelligent men and the love of little children. Who has filled his niche and accomplished his task. Who has never lacked appreciation of earth's beauty or failed to express it. Who has left the world better than he found it. Whether an improved poppy, a perfect poem, or a rescued soul. Who has always looked for the best in others and given them the best he had. Whose life was an inspiration. Whose memory a benediction. How would your life be different if you stopped making negative judgmental assumptions about people you encounter? Let today be the day you look for the good in everyone you meet and respect their journey. Steve Maraboli, Life, the Truth, and Being Free. Success for older people. Abraham Lincoln was 52 when he became president. Charles Darwin was 50 years old when his book On the Origin of Species came out. Chesley Sully Sullenberger III was 57 years old when he successfully ditched U.S. Airways Flight 1549 in the Hudson River in 2009. All of the 155 passengers aboard the aircraft survived. Colonel Harlan Sanders was 61 when he started the KFC franchise. Dr. Seuss was 54 when he wrote The Cat in the Hat. J.R.R. Tolkien was 62 when The Lord of the Ring books came out. Jack LaLanne at age 70 handcuffed, shackled, towed 70 rowboats. Leonardo da Vinci was 51 years old when he painted the Mona Lisa. Nelson Mandela was 76 when he became president. Ray Kroc was 53 when he bought the McDonald's franchise and took it to unprecedented levels. Ronald Reagan was 69 when he became president of the U.S. I can't give you a surefire formula for success, but I can give you a formula for failure: try to please everybody all the time. Herbert Bayard Swope. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Abraham Lincoln. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then quit. No use being a damn fool about it. W.C. Fields. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Albert Einstein. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Herman Melville. Let the improvement of yourself keep you so busy that you have no time to criticize others. Roy T. Bennett, The Light in the Heart. Letting go means to come to the realization that some people are a part of your history, but not a part of your destiny. Steve Maraboli. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Oliver Goldsmith, The Citizen of the World, or, Letters from a Chinese Philosopher, residing in London, to his friends in the country, by Dr. Goldsmith. Alexander the Great, by age 29, had created one of the largest empires of the ancient world. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes. You will, indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Dr. Seuss, oh, the places you'll go. Sometimes life knocks you on your ass. Get up, get up, get up. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to deal with them. Steve Maraboli, Life, the Truth, and Being Free. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Haley Williams. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston S. Churchill. Success is getting what you want, happiness is wanting what you get. W. P. Kinsella. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Roy T. Bennett, The Light in the Heart. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston S. Churchill. The worst part of success is trying to find someone who is happy for you. Bette Midler. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. Albert Einstein. When there is darkness, dare to be the first to shine a light. When a new day begins, dare to smile gratefully. When there is injustice, dare to be the first to condemn it. When something seems difficult, dare to do it anyway. When life seems to beat you down, dare to fight back. When there seems to be no hope, dare to find some. When you're feeling tired, dare to keep going. When times are tough, dare to be tougher. When love hurts you, dare to love again. When someone is hurting, dare to help them heal. When another is lost, dare to help them find the way. When a friend falls, dare to be the first to extend a hand. When you cross paths with another, dare to make them smile. When you feel great, dare to help someone else feel great too. When the day has ended, dare to feel as you've done your best. List of success quotes from addictedtosuccess.com/category/quotes. A wise man should have money in his head, but not in his heart. Jonathan Swift. A hero is a person who does what he or she can. Roman Roland. A person that values its privileges above its principles soon loses both. Dwight Eisenhower. A good hand and a good heart are always a formidable combination. Nelson Mandela. A difficult time can be more readily endured if we retain the conviction that our existence holds a purpose, a cause to pursue, a person to love, a goal to achieve. John Maxwell. A positive attitude may not solve all your problems, but it will annoy enough people to make it worth the effort. Herm Albright. A person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Dale Carnegie. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward. Dale Carnegie. Any fool can criticize, complain, and condemn, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. Dale Carnegie. Anyone can become angry, that is easy, but to become angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not easy. Aristotle. Ask questions instead of giving orders. Dale Carnegie. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. John Wooden. By fighting you never get enough, but by yielding you get more than you expected. Dale Carnegie. Character, in great and little things, means carrying through what you feel able to do. Goethe. Criticism is dangerous, because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurt his sense of importance, and arouse resentment. Dale Carnegie. Dear tomorrow, do whatever you want to do. I have already lived my today and I am not afraid of you anymore. Unknown. Do what you can with what you've got wherever you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Don't count every hour in the day, make every hour in the day count. Anonymous. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Will Rogers. Dreams come true, without that possibility, nature would not incite us to have them. John Updike. Entrepreneurs are great at dealing with uncertainty and also very good at minimizing risk. That's the classic entrepreneur. Mohnish Pabrai. Every successful person loves the game. The chance to prove his worth, to excel, to win. Dale Carnegie. Every man I meet is my superior in some way. In that, I learn of him. Dale Carnegie. Every dog must have his day. Jonathan Swift. Experience is the hardest kind of teacher. It gives you the test first and the lesson afterward. Unknown. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. Ogmandino. Friendship makes prosperity more shining and lessens adversity by dividing and sharing it. Cicero. Happiness is inward, and not outward, and so, it does not depend on what we have, but on what we are. Henry van Dyke. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions, it is governed by our mental attitude. Dale Carnegie. Hope is like a road in the country. There never was a road, but, when many people walk together, the road comes into existence. From the National Organization for Rare Disorders Incorporated. I like nonsense, it wakens up the brain cells. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living, it's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope and that enables you to laugh at life's realities. Dr. Seuss. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place. Nora Roberts. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. The Dalai Lama. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Steve Jobs. If at first you don't succeed, you're running about average. M.H. Alderson. Imagine your life is perfect in every respect, what would it look like? Brian Tracy. In the province of the mind, what one believes to be true either is true or becomes true. John Lilly. In the giving is the getting. David Madoc. It is difficult to say what is impossible, for the dream of yesterday is the hope of today and the reality of tomorrow. Robert H. Goddard. It is not length of life, but depth of life. Ralph Waldo Emerson. It is better to look ahead and prepare than to look back and regret. Jackie Joyner Kersey. It takes strength to be gentle and kind. Stephen Morrissey. It took us so long to realize that a purpose of human life, no matter who is controlling it, is to love whoever is around to be loved. Kurt Vonnegut. It raises one above the herd and gives one a feeling of nobility and exaltation to admit one's mistakes. Dale Carnegie. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Lena Horne. It's not denial. I'm selective about the reality I accept. Calvin. It's not your circumstances that shape you, it's how you react to your circumstances. Anne Ortlund. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Keep you face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadow. Helen Keller. Laughter is the music of life. Sir William Osler. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Albert Einstein. Life is like a 10-speed bike. Most of us have gears we never use. Charles Schulz. Losers quit when they're tired. Winners quit when they've won. Unknown. My religion is very simple, my religion is kindness. Dalai Lama. Names are the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Dale Carnegie. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. Never deprive someone of hope, it may be all they have. H. Jackson Brown Jr. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. Especially when that time will pass you by anyway. Unknown. Never regret. If it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's experience. Victoria Holt. Nothing is worth more than this day. Goethe. Our greatest glory is not failing, but in rising every time we fail. Confucius. Out of clutter, find simplicity, from discord, find harmony, in the middle of difficulty, lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Pay less attention to what men say. Just watch what they do. Dale Carnegie. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Buddha. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world, are the ones who do. Rob Siltanen. See the invisible, believe the incredible, achieve the impossible. Joel Brown. Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen. Michael Jordan. Some people dream of success, others stay awake to achieve it. Unknown. Talk to someone about themselves and they'll listen for hours. Dale Carnegie. The strongest oak of the forest is not the one that is protected from the storm and hidden from the sun. It's the one that stands in the open where it is compelled to struggle for its existence against the wind and rains and the scorching sun. Napoleon Hill. The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. Hasidic proverb. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. E. Hubbard. The faintest ink is better than the best memory. Unknown. The great thing about getting older is that you don't lose all the other ages you've been. Madeline L. Engel. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Albert Einstein. The pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. Unknown. The best thing about the future is that it only comes one day at a time. Abraham Lincoln. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Jordan Belfort. The impossible is often the untried. Jim Goodwin. The miracle is this: the more we share, the more we have. Leonard Nimoy. There is only one way to get the best of an argument, and that is to avoid it. Dale Carnegie. There are two ways of exerting one's strength, one is pushing down, the other is pulling up. Booker T. Washington. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Albert Einstein. There is nothing permanent except change. Herodotus. To be interesting, be interested. Dale Carnegie. To get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. Unknown. Use what talents you possess, the woods would be very silent if no birds sang except those that sang best. Henry Van Dyke. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. We all have a few failures under our belt. It's what makes us ready for the successes. Randy K. Milholland. We make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give. Sir Winston Churchill. We ourselves feel that what we are doing is just a drop in the ocean. But the ocean would be less because of that missing drop. Mother Teresa. We all take different paths in life, but no matter where we go, we take a little of each other everywhere. Tim McGraw. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matter compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures bristling with prejudice and motivated by pride and vanity. Dale Carnegie. When it looks impossible and you are ready to quit, victory is near. Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can accomplish what others can't. Jerry Rice. Where there is unity there is always victory. Publius Syrus. Winning friends begins with friendliness. Dale Carnegie. Worry is as useless as a handle on a snowball. Mitzi Chandler. You build walls and boundaries when you give into your mind. Fear nothing and take control of who you are and who you are meant to be. Joel Brown. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Beverly Sills. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. Unknown. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Dale Carnegie. You can't win an argument. If you lose it, you lose it, and if you win it, you lose it. Dale Carnegie. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. Chapter 2. Some random success quotes. Success quotes 1. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, or worn. It is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Dennis Waitley. Happiness, like unhappiness, is a choice. Stephen Covey. Happiness is an attitude. We either make ourselves miserable, or happy and strong. The amount of work is the same. Francesca Rigler. Happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open. John Barrymore. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. A ship is always safe ashore, but that is not what it's built for. A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure. Henry Kissinger. A business has to be involving, it has to be fun, and it has to exercise your creative instincts. Ted Turner. Accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go, no one else. After a certain point, money is meaningless. It ceases to be the goal. The game is what counts. All you can change is yourself, but sometimes that changes everything. Gary W. Goldstein. All things are difficult before they are easy. Thomas Fuller. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. An attitude of positive expectation is the mark of the superior personality. Brian Tracy. Anyone can give up, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. But to hold it together when everyone else would understand if you fell apart, that's true strength. Anyone can hide. Facing up to things, working through them, that's what makes you strong. Sarah Dyson. As I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say. I just watch what they do. Be whoever you want to be, but you won't perform optimally if you build your life on weakness. It can be stretched, just not indefinitely. Be soft. Do not let the world make you hard. Do not let pain make you hate. Do not let the bitterness steal your sweetness. Take pride that even though the rest of the world may disagree, you still believe it to be a beautiful place. Kurt Vonnegut. Be vigilant, guard your mind against negative thoughts. Buddha. Become a possibilitarian. No matter how dark things seem to be or actually are, raise your sights and see possibilities. Always see them, for they're always there. Norman Vincent Peale. Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. Beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. Build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs. Farrah Gray. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. And so we must straighten our backs and work for our freedom. A man can't ride you unless your back is bent. Martin Luther King, Jr. Courage doesn't always roar. Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have strength. Napoleon Bonaparte. Courage is looking fear right in the eye and saying, do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. John F. Kennedy. Doing is a quantum leap from imagining. Barbara Sher. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. Don't worry about failures, worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. Jack Canfield. Don't think you are unstoppable or foolproof. Don't think that the only way your business will work is through perfection. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for success. Sheldon Adelson. Dream as if you'll live forever, live as if you'll die today. James Dean. Strengths are the things we naturally excel at. Failure is not the outcome. Failure is not trying. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Chinese proverb. Don't waste time and energy on an endless passion chase. Find a place inside where there's joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Joseph Campbell. 5% of the people think, 10% of the people think they think, and the other 85% would rather die than think. Thomas Edison. For me, businesses are like buses. You stand on a corner and you don't like where the first bus is going? Wait 10 minutes and take another. Don't like that one? They'll just keep coming. There's no end to buses or businesses. Tony C. Forget all the reasons it won't work and believe the one reason that it will. Formula for success: rise early, work hard, strike oil. Get the hell out of my way, I've got things to do. Getting the job done has been the basis for the success my company has achieved. Go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. If they can't see the real value of you, it's time for a new start. Don't be afraid to stand for what you believe in, even if that means standing alone. Good things come to those who wait. Greater things come to those who get off their ass and do anything to make it happen. Great things never came from comfort zones. Neil Strauss. Hard work certainly goes a long way. These days a lot of people work hard, so you have to make sure you work even harder and really dedicate yourself to what you are doing and setting out to achieve. John D. Rockefeller. Have fun. The game is a lot more enjoyable when you're trying to do more than just make money. High expectations are the key to everything. Hope is a waking dream. Aristotle. Success quotes 2. Always stay true to yourself. Never let what somebody says distract you from your goals. Choose people who lift you up. Do not bring people in your life who weigh you down. Make decisions based on hope and possibility. Don't be afraid. Be focused. Be determined. Empower yourselves with a good education. Just try new things. Don't be afraid. Do what works for you, because there will always be someone who thinks differently. Success is about the difference you make in people's lives. The only expectations I need to live up to are my own. Wake up every morning and be the best you can be. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Douglas Adams. I will try again tomorrow. Mary Ann Radmacher. I don't regret the things I've done, I regret the things I didn't do when I had the chance. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. I'm doing it myself. I think in business, you have to learn to be patient. Growth is a way of life and we have to grow at all times. I do believe we're all connected. I do believe in positive energy. I do believe in the power of prayer. I do believe in putting good out into the world. In a lot of failures, there is a lot of opportunities. If you put in the work, the results will come. I've never chased money. I motivate and inspire people. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Mark Twain. If you always put limit on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread. Get all you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. If people are not laughing at your goals are too small. Richard Branson. Focus on the possible. Strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Milton Berle. If I'm going to do something, I do it spectacularly. Change your mind, you can change your life. William James. If you are hardworking and determined, you will make it. If you don't want to be criticized, don't do anything new. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. If we're growing, we're always going to be out of our comfort zone. In the hopes of reaching the moon, men fail to see the flowers that blossom at their feet. Your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. You don't get anywhere or do anything you hope to without some sort of sacrifice. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. Miguel de Cervantes. Some of your greatest pains become your greatest strengths. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Albert Camus. Hang out with people better than you. Success quotes 3. Heed the lessons of failure. What is everything you want? When you truly want success, you'll never give up on it. No matter how bad the situation may get. There is someone out there that is more than happy with less than what you have. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow. Helen Keller. Know thyself. Socrates. Discover your strengths. Self-assessment. What do I want? What's my true nature? Learn how to learn. Optimize your learning process. Keep track of global trends. How can I prepare for this? Work for yourself. Learn from yesterday, live for today. Learning is a gift even when pain is your teacher. Life offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility. We get stronger and more resilient. Life is like photography. You need the negatives to develop. Life is short, live it. Love is rare, grab it. Anger is bad, dump it. Fear is awful, face it. Memories are sweet, cherish it. Never quit. Life is not always a matter of holding good cards, but sometimes, playing a poor hand well. Jack London. Life has many ways of testing a person's will, either by having nothing happen at all or by having everything happen all at once. Paulo Coelho. Love what you have. Need what you want. Accept what you receive. Give what you can. Love is capable of transforming an enemy into friend. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Loyalty is not won by being first. It is won by being best. Chuck Feeney. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Man can live about 40 days without food, about 3 days without water, about 8 minutes without air, but only for 1 second without hope. Hal Lindsey. Millions saw the apple fall, but Newton was the one who asked why. Money is just a consequence. I always say to my team, don't worry too much about profitability. If you do your job well, the profitability will come. Warren Buffett. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Dale Carnegie. Most people give up just when they're about to achieve success. Much of our pain or misery in life stems from our own outlook towards the situation. A paralyzed person can also be happy, so can be a financially poor family. Amit Ahlawat. Never say never. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. F. Scott Fitzgerald. No one is going to hand me success. I must go out and get it myself. That's why I'm here. To dominate. To conquer. Both the world, and myself. Nobody ever wrote down a plan to be broke, fat, lazy, or stupid. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. Mahatma Gandhi. Not all those who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Have the discipline to do what you know you should do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It takes far more energy to improve from incompetence to mediocrity than it takes to improve from first-rate performance to excellence. Peter Drucker. Improve your life by simply thinking in a more positive way. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. T.S. Eliot. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls, the most massive characters are seared with scars. Khalil Gibran. Part of being a winner is knowing when enough is enough. Sometimes you have to give up the fight and walk away and move on to something that's more productive. Success quotes 4. No action is too small when it comes to changing the world. People should only profit to the extent they make other people's lives better. There is a strong correlation between positive feelings toward your job, and job performance and productivity. Do what makes you happy. Self-confidence is the most attractive quality a person can have. Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you will still be among the stars. Les Brown. Sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you come face to face with your greatest weakness. Susan Gale. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. Success is falling 9 times and getting up 10. Successful careers are not planned. They develop when people are prepared for opportunities. Sweat equity is the most valuable equity there is. Know your business and industry better than anyone else in the world. Love what you do or don't do it. Take chances, make mistakes. That's how you grow. Pain nourishes your courage. You have to fail in order to practice being brave. Mary Tyler Moore. The pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. For every challenge encountered, there is opportunity for growth. The only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. The only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. Robert H. Schuller. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. The most dangerous poison is the feeling of achievement. The antidote is to every evening think what can be done better tomorrow. Elon Musk. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Confucius. The biggest failure you can have in life is making the mistake of never trying at all. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Steve Jobs. The brave may not live forever, but the cautious don't live at all. The difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones is how you use them. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. The difference in winning and losing is most often, not quitting. Walt Disney. The pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. For every challenge encountered, there is opportunity for growth unknown. The best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you are afraid to do. Unknown. Success Quotes 5. The next time you feel slightly uncomfortable with the pressure in your life, remember, no pressure, no diamonds. Pressure is a part of success. Eric Thomas. There are only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Albert Einstein. There are 2 ways of spreading light, to be the candle, or the mirror that reflects it. Edith Wharton. There has to be a balance in life. A balance of business, family, and the opportunity to learn and teach. There is little difference in people, but that little difference makes a big difference. The little difference is attitude. The big difference is whether it is positive or negative. W. Clement Stone. Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Karl Barth. 3 things you cannot recover in life: the word after it's said, the moment after it's missed, and the time after it's gone. Be careful. Today is a new beginning, a chance to turn your failures into achievements and your sorrows into so goods. No room for excuses. Joel Brown. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert H. Schuller. True strength is keeping everything together when everyone expects you to fall apart. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. Vision is perhaps our greatest strength. It has kept us alive to the power and continuity of thought through the centuries. It makes us peer into the future and lends shape to the unknown. Steel magnate. Andrew Carnegie. Walk away from anything or anyone who takes away from your joy. Life is too short to put up with fools. We learn something from everyone who passes through our lives. Some lessons are painful, some are painless. But, all are priceless. We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. Barack Obama. We think positive thoughts and we become a positive person. Andrew Evans. We are all here for some special reason. Stop being a prisoner of your past. Become the architect of your future. Robin Sharma. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Anais Nin. We are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. J.K. Rowling. We are responsible for what we are, and whatever we wish ourselves to be, we have the power to make ourselves. Swami Vivekananda. We believe in ordinary acts of bravery, in the courage that drives one person to stand up for another. Veronica Roth. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you, pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Ralph Waldo Emerson. What other people label or might try to call failure, I have learned is just God's way of pointing you in a new direction. Brazilian business magnate. Ike Batista. Whatever you want to do it now. There are only so many tomorrows. Michael Landon. When the past calls, let it go to voicemail, believe me, it has nothing new to say. When the world pushes you to your knees, you're in the perfect position to pray. Rumi. When you consistently maintain a positive frame of mind, you'll become known as a problem solver rather than a complainer. People avoid complainers. They seek out problem solvers. Joseph Somerville. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. When there is a crisis, that's when some are interested in getting out and that's when we are interested in getting in. Co-founder of Walmart. Sam Walton. When you innovate, you've got to be prepared for everyone telling you you're nuts. When you have confidence, you can have a lot of fun. And when you have fun, you can do amazing things. Joe Namath. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. Abraham Lincoln. Whether you've found your calling, or if you're still searching, passion should be the fire that drives your life's work. With everything that has happened to you, you can either feel sorry for yourself or treat what has happened as a gift. Everything is either an opportunity to grow or an obstacle to keep you from growing. You get to choose. Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. You can give in to the failure messages and be a bitter deadbeat of excuses. Or you can choose to be happy and positive and excited about life. A.L. Williams. You have power over your mind. Not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. You can't they really mean? You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. You were given this life, because you are strong enough to live it. You must make a decision that you are going to move on. I don't care how hard this is, I don't care how disappointed I am, I'm not going to let this get the best of me. I'm moving on with my life. Your friends will believe in your potential, your enemies will make you live up to it.